Hey guys, PIEGUYRULZ here, and welcome to another WVlog, where I talk about an internet video. And this is going to be a very special internet video because this has been quite a big deal, and I've been following this quite closely. And it's about the Fine Brothers and how their channel is slowly going. And yeah, I get sound effects. So yeah, I wanted to talk about the Fine Bros announcement of React World, as well as how everybody on YouTube and on Reddit and elsewhere has been responding to to this news of what the Fine Bros are doing. So I wanted to kind of break down their video here. So because the great thing about this video, it's so there's so many ironies in here. And the great thing about it is that the video is so, like, so sculpted by, like, a lawyer and by, like, someone trying so desperately to control the message here and paint the Fine Bros as amazing and paint this deal as great and subtly hint, oh, by the way, everyone hate on those other reaction channels that aren't the Fine Bros. They're not doing it legally. It's so cleverly constructed. Except it's too cleverly constructed. It's too much like a robot writing this, to the point where it's so easy to see the problems with it. It's so easy. Okay, so the first thing, the video goes on and on about like how great the Fine Bros are, and of course it's the Fine Bros speaking. So they're like, oh man, our videos, they've changed the world, and oh, our videos are just, they're just magnificent, and blah, blah, blah. 100 years from now, historians will look back and be like, man, I'm so glad those beautiful Fine Brothers uploaded that. I would have never known what that one kid thought about that one viral video. I mean, like, I get it, you're selling your brand and yourselves and all this stuff, and they do have millions of views, but, like, come on, you're just making reaction videos. I know, I'm not saying there's no value to these reaction videos, because I get it. It's interesting to see what a certain demographic thinks about something. It's an interesting study in humans. I get it. I get the value there. But it's not that much. You're still just getting people sitting down and talking about things. I don't claim that my videos are any sort of high art or anything. It's just me giving my opinion. It's entertaining, sure, and there might be tons of people that like those videos, and that's great, but like, come on, you're maybe they've covered something over the years. I don't know. I don't watch them in general. I've done a bit of research, but I don't watch them in general. Maybe they've done something over the years that's like actually influenced something or other, but like otherwise, get off your high horse, guys. Come on. You can brag in a little bit more subtle ways than that. So let's see. Oh yeah, so I love how they frame it all. I love how they're like, people have come to us and always wanted us to do, reaction videos in other countries, and like, what does X country think of that? And we've thought about it, and it would cost money and time and work to actually fly over to other countries, or to find other content producers, professional people who are willing to kind of work with us and do that. It takes time and money and work, and it's not like we're a company with millions of dollars and tons of employees and filmmaking friends all over the world. So, we're just gonna let you guys make the content, and, we'll take your money. That's basically how they frame it. It's like, really? Like, you're gonna frame it like that? You're gonna try to make it sound like like this is like doing some amazing thing, like if people really want a bunch of cruddy knockoff, low budget people. I think people like the React channel because the React channel actually has production value in it. If you license out your content so that just any Joe Schmo can make a Fine Brothers associated video, then people aren't going to watch it because it's not the same thing. You know what I mean? There's already reaction videos out there of people, and there are some that get a lot of views, but that's not because the videos themselves are nice. That's because the videos they use within their videos are nice, and people want to see those. But I find that really funny. I love how they're like, Man, we just hate how the TV system is run, guys. We hate it so much. It's all corporate and icky and creative spirit. Oh, did you know that television people just like to stifle creative spirit? So that's why we copyrighted the term react, so we can shut everyone down and therefore acting exactly like those television studios you hate. Like, they don't see the irony in this. They've had TV shows. The stupid Nickelodeon show. They have another one too. 6 Degrees of Being an Idiot or something. I don't know. By the way, that show on Nickelodeon I think got canceled. Meaning they didn't make it they made it 1 season. They made it 12 episodes on Nickelodeon. They made it as long as Marvin. Like, that's it. You know, like, they couldn't make it as long as, like, I don't know, there are tons of shows on Nick that have more episodes than react to that. Like, you couldn't even make it on Nickelodeon. Maybe that's why they're so bitter about television. I think it is. I think the Fine Bros realize they're not quite big enough to be heavyweights in television or film or, like, mainstream media. They're just kind of like, now they're just kind of stuck. They're stuck, like, they're towards the top of YouTube, they can't quite make it into the old media, and I think they're a little bit bummed about that. So yeah, that's super ironic. Okay, and then there's the part where they're like, guys, if you see people creating videos that are similar to yours, don't stand for it. That's no good. They say that, and it's like, look, okay, I get it. I do. Nobody wants their videos stolen. Like, nobody wants their content ripped off or whatever. But, guys, your series is about a basic human experience that people do hundreds of times every single day. I'm doing it right now. In fact, you're doing it too. If you're having you're making a face right now when you're watching this video, or you're talking to someone, you're doing it too. You're reacting. Fine Bros, maybe, just maybe, if you wanted to own a concept, you should have come up with something a little bit more original and a little bit more specific and unique than just reactions. And maybe, if you wanted to be able to, like, own your name of your series, you shouldn't have named it React. Like, you shouldn't have come up with such a stupid generic name as React. I get it, you know, kids react to, adults react to, whatever. That's not a name. You didn't name your series. It's a description of what happens in the video. You know, like, maybe if your name didn't suck so hard, you'd actually be able to copyright it. If you came up with something clever and original, but that would take thought. So let's see. And I love the way that just they frame it, right? They're not like, people are stealing our stuff and it sucks, man. They're like, if you see someone stealing content, don't stand for it. They're specifically calling you to action. And the thing is, Fine Bros, what I consider to be stealing and what you consider to be stealing are very clearly two separate things. See, you think that Ellen DeGeneres going into a classroom and showing kids old toys for her series, for her show, is the same as making a kids react to series. That's what they genuinely think. They like tweeted about this like a year or two ago, and they made a big stink, and they were like, they told their fans to, like, brigade Ellen and stuff and send them emails, and it's just like, guys, what? Like, what? You can't tell me that that's ripping off your format, and that's why everyone's scared. That's why everyone's scared that you are trying to copyright the word react and this. It's because you haven't shown enough goodwill to show us that you're not just going to go down and take down videos left and right just because they're competition. You know why? Not just because you went after Ellen, but because you do that to comments on your videos. Not just deleting, like, you know, blatantly, like, you know, racist or horrible comments or whatever. They on this video, on this React World, and I assume on their other videos, they took down so many negative comments. There might still be some up now, only because probably they've been bombarded with so many that can't even do it. But I've seen on Reddit, people talked about it. I saw the video, I've refreshed the video. Top comments constantly getting deleted just because the Fine Bros are trying to control the message. And that's exactly what you need to worry about when people trademark something. They have not set a good standard for the allowing of free exchange. And look, it's their channel. You know, they can delete comments if they really want to. But it makes them look terrible. And the fact that they leave the comment section open. If you're going to delete that many comments, just close the comment section. But they won't do that, you see. They won't do that because they're trying to keep the good comments. Because if you keep the good comments and you get rid of the bad comments, it looks like people are actually having a good response to this. And it you know, anyone that clicks on the video will scroll down and look, and they'll be like, oh, okay, you know, everyone likes this. Cool, I like this too. That's scary. The fact that they are that manipulative is scary. What else did I have here? Yeah. I'll get back to that point in a minute, but the last thing I wanted to say about, like, the video itself was, I also love how they frame their stupid thing as, guys, we're doing this for the community. We just want to bring everyone together. We're doing this for you guys. We're uniting everyone. Aren't we great? Why would you want to make a reaction video that isn't a Fine Bros reaction video? Guys, you know, I have an idea. Fine Bros, you guys and everyone else, everyone gives me $1. And then you all join the I gave Pie Guy $1 club. Isn't that such a great way to unify everyone? And it's probably cheaper than what the Fine Bros would make you pay off your videos. Like, that's the kind of manipulative crap, you know, like that's the kind of framing that they tried to do, but everyone saw right through it, guys. You're dealing with YouTube here. You know, TV, news channels, and all that sort of stuff, they can fool the main populace, because the main population, you know, they don't care that much about videos and media and all that. But here on YouTube, there's so many people that critique the media, that critique, you know, TV shows, that critique movies, that critique companies, that critique all this sort of stuff, that people on YouTube know this stuff. We get it. You know, young kids are being educated early on at how companies use these stupid marketing tactics to fool us. And we see right through yours, Fine Bros. We see right through it. Right? And that's what I wanted to talk about, is just that, like, that's why there's such a big response to this. It's not specifically just because of the copyright thing. It's not just because of any piece of this. Really, the big thing is in how the Fine Bros are acting. Here on YouTube, we've had a number of problems overall, and especially lately, with YouTube themselves being impossible to contact. Big companies, not YouTube. YouTube is a big company as well, Google. Big companies abusing YouTube copyright systems and all sorts of other stuff, and even not big companies, even small independent filmmakers like Cool Cat Guy, Daddy Derek, abusing this sort of stuff. We've been under fire with a lot of that crap, and in a lot of cases, there isn't much we can do to fight back. There really isn't. When it comes to big companies, you know, Sony doesn't care if you know, if they trademark Let's Play and they make all the YouTube people angry. Sony probably doesn't care, because there's still tons of people in their market base that aren't on YouTube. But when it comes to the Fine Brothers, you guys are stuck on YouTube with us. You guys are stuck here. You might be trying to worm your way up to television, but you're stuck here in the lion's den with us, and we know, and we are calling you, and we can get you where it hurts. In your subscribers, in your view counts, and just in word of mouth, talking about how horrible you guys are and your horrible business practices. We can do something here. And before you say, well, the Fine Bros have millions of subscribers and views, you know, what difference does it make? It does make a difference. Because the Fine Bros love their corporosity. It's not a word. Because they love being greedy and stuff, they rely on a lot of ads. Not just YouTube ads, but like sponsorships. And you know what sponsors don't like to see? They don't like to see controversy. They might love the numbers of the Fine Bros, but guys, you know, it might paint our company in a bad light if we're associated with Fine Bros. A lot of people don't like this. You know, a lot of people just you know, and we don't want our name to be associated with people that are bad, you know, have bad public image. Sorry, guys. That's where we hit them where it hurts. You know, and look, I don't, I don't have anything against them as people. I don't know them as people, but everything they've done, just everything I've seen them do, and everything people have dug up about what they've been doing over the years is scummy. The fact that they delete only only the bad comments, like any level of bad, but only the bad comments, and love leaving the good comments up, it's scummy. The fact that they try to frame everything in such ways as like, you're doing this for the community and don't stand for unlawful stealing and blah, blah, blah. The way they frame it, it's scummy. The way they try to claim that things like Ellen are stealing their format, it's scummy. And the call to the viewers to say don't stand for this is scummy. It's all so scummy and corporate and slimy, and we on YouTube, we don't want it. I think I speak for a lot of YouTube when we say we want YouTube to be about people. We want it to be about people who wouldn't have a voice otherwise. We want it to be about small people just expressing themselves without any sort of corporate mandates. Like, I have no problem with companies. I really don't. I don't have a problem. I'm not trying to say I absolutely don't have a problem with sponsorships. I don't have a problem with, turning your YouTube channel into like a company. I don't have a problem with any of that. What I have a problem with are if you turn your YouTube channel into a corporate monster. Not just a company, but a corporate monster that steamrolls on people that have tiny view counts because, oh man, they might take like a little bit of our revenue. Oh, we gotta crush them. They might be somewhat similar to what we do. We gotta crush them. Corporate monsters that just care about the bottom line, that they don't care about being real with you. I've seen that video of theirs, and I've seen their update video, and not once in those videos do I ever feel like I am getting a genuine, like, reaction. Yeah, I'm gonna say it. Screw you, Fun Bros. I know I can say it. I'm just making a joke. I never felt like I got a genuine, like, reaction out of them. Everything they did just looked super choreographed and super, like, planned and, like, manipulative and, like, they're not real. Fake. That stupid fakeness that you see in Hollywood. And on YouTube, I don't want that. I don't think you want that. I don't think anyone wants that. Keep that phoniness up in mainstream media and keep it real with YouTube. And that's why I think they are taking so much crap, and that's why I think they deserve it. Honestly, I'm glad to see it, because the more people raise a stink about this, then the more subscribers they lose, the more companies don't want to run ads or partner with them or whatever, and the more people, the more it sets a precedent to anyone else that wants to mess with YouTube. We have numbers. And it might not matter to super big companies, but at the very least, this will prevent bigger YouTubers from just stomping on everyone else. And you know what? I don't even like reaction videos. I really don't. But I don't think it's right what they're doing. I absolutely stand against it. And I'm happy to see everyone come together. And, of course, in the irony of all ironies, Fine Bros, you did bring the community together. Great job with that by being bad guys. That's always what you need. If there's a conflict, nothing brings people together like unifying against evil, against a conflict, against really scummy corporate people. Everyone hates scummy corporate people. I personally, I think they should go back to working with Nickelodeon. I think it's a perfect match. All right, let me know what you guys think. Remember, there's some links in the description here of other videos that have talked about this that, probably did a better job than me here. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. And yeah, PIEGUYRULZ, out.